darlings, thank you so much for stopping by with Love Mom on today. So we got a couple of things before we get started. First thing is I want to thank you guys who have visited the website and made some purchases and things, and I am greatly appreciative. I promise you, I thank you. God bless you. If you go and check the website out and see what kind of products we have, you will not be disappointed. We have good quality seasonings, salad dressings, sauces, marinades, all handcrafted, made with these two little old hands. All made with love, all natural ingredients, nothing artificial in any of them. So thank you so much for that. Secondly, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We got a lot of nice videos on here, and we have a lot of nice videos coming up, so just keep watching. And I apologize in advance for my lighting in this video today. I am in the process of looking for a better camera and upgrading, and I'm also playing around with my lights a little bit. I'm using a lot of natural light today because my lights are just a little off, and I'm trying to figure out how to kind of get it worked in really well. So apologize for that. Now we've got all that out of the way. So now what are we going to do today? Today kicks off our All Salads All Week series. What is that, Miss Kim? Well, I'll tell you what that is. It's hot outside, guys. It's really hot outside. And with it being hot, sometimes you don't want to cut the oven on, you don't want to cut on the burners, or you just want to use just the top burners, or you don't want to cut on the oven, or you don't want to use it at all. So we're going to be talking about nice, refreshing salads, good for you, healthy, help you get your body right, you know, and nice, refreshing salads, different ways you can do things. It doesn't always have to be lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and that's it. It can really, you can make salad out of a lot of different things and not even use lettuce. How about that? So today, our first salad in our series is our Israeli couscous and seafood salad. Yes, I said Israeli couscous. The difference in Israeli couscous and regular couscous is Israeli couscous is little, it looks like little balls of pearls, and regular couscous actually looks like a grain, which they're both grains, but one is circle and one is just a grain. So we're using Israeli couscous today, and we're going to have some Israeli couscous seafood salad. So stay tuned. Let's see what's happening in the kitchen. Alrighty, guys, as you can see, for this particular recipe, it's going to be really simple. We need some shrimp. I got a pound of shrimp, the large ones, and a little bit of sea scallop. I only got like 4 or 5 because they can get expensive by the pound and you don't get very many. I have some red bell pepper, some dried cranberries, and of course some imitation crab meat that I've already pulled apart and flaked. And we're going to be using some Israeli couscous. And I have some lemons and limes back here, and that is for our salad dressing that we're going to make to go with this. Alrighty, darlings. I'm so very glad to be back, honestly. Well, I've already got in the pan going some olive oil, just a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and a very small pat of butter. That's what the foamy look is. Very small pat of butter. I got my oven, my stovetop on medium high. It's going to take about a pound of shrimp, which is what I have here. And if there are any shadows, I'm sorry. We're using natural light today. There we go. About a pound of shrimp. And I got the pretty large ones because I like to kind of just eat them. And they've already been cleaned and deveined. You can buy them cleaned and deveined, or you can clean and devein them yourself. And even when they're clean and deveined, what I do is I still rinse them off and check and make sure that the veins are taken out. And then you're just going to put this in just like this. Just pour it all in one pan because you're going to saute it around. Does not take shrimp very long at all. If you're want to be more intricate, of course, you can cook it for 2 or 3 minutes on each side. And see how it's already pink? And just turn it over. But like I said, do something quick and easy. So we're just going to saute this around on the heat, medium high heat, and it'll cook through because it's not the only thing we're going to put in here. So we're going to cook the shrimp first, and while that is cooking, I'm going to get a little small plate to put the shrimp on so I can set the shrimp to the side once it's done. And the reason I'm cooking my shrimp first is because even though I'm going to use some other ingredients, I'm going to do it all in the same pan. And so I want to make sure, I want to get all of the flavors kind of married together. So I'm doing my shrimp first so that when I put my veggies and stuff in, it can pick up some of this shrimp flavor. I'm going to season my shrimp as it's cooking. And I'm just going to use a little bit of herb sea salt. And you can use whatever you like. I'm going to use a little herb sea salt. That's one that I blend myself. And you can order that on my website. We'll talk about that later. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the seasoning that I call Sunshine. And the reason that I call it Sunshine is because it has orange zest in it. And it has, you know, some really light, bright flavors. And it gives, you know, gives it that citrusy without too much citrus. And shellfish tastes good when you squeeze a lemon on it, you squeeze a lime on it, you squeeze any of that kind of stuff on there. Tastes really nice. And so this gives me that without me having to put the lemon juice and stuff into the pan. Okay, especially since the dressing. This one is one of my favorites, so you can use whatever seasoning you like. Salt and pepper, just a little salt and pepper, or no salt at all. A little pepper and oregano, and you can do all kind of stuff with shrimp and make it work. All right, now we're gonna take this shrimp out of the pan. See how nice and pink it is? It looks beautiful. So now we're going to take this shrimp out of the pan. I'm going to put it on a plate, and then we're going to start on our other items. It dropped onto the stove, okay? But anyway, sorry. Okay, so, and it smells so good. Oh my God, it smells so good in here. Oh. So now we're just going to do our scallops a little bit. I only have 5. And then I'm just going to place them in here one at a time because scallops are a little different. You really need to brown them on each side so that they don't get tough before you do anything else to it. And I'm going to put a little bit of my Sunshine seasoning on the scallops. And my Sunshine seasoning has no salt in it. Anyway, so I'm going to use a little of that on the scallops. And then I'm going to flip it over. You see how it's already, and I'm going to flip that over. You see how it's already brown on one side. Scallops don't take very long either, but the issue is you don't want them to be tough and chewy and rubbery tasting. So, and just a couple of sprinkles of seasoning on scallops, guys. It doesn't take very much at all. It's kind of it's a nice, it doesn't take but a few minutes. This is about done too. So now we're going to take these out and put them on the plate with the shrimp. Because we're going to put all this together. Okay. If you don't know anything about me, you should know by now I love sweet red bell pepper. I think it makes just about everything taste good. Okay, we're going to take a little dill, just a little bunch of dill, and we're going to break it up. And just use your hands. You don't have to use scissors, just a little bit here. And we're going to drop that in. Then we're going to take some fresh basil, about 3 leaves. And then we're going to break that up. Right in there. Basil and that, the oils from the basil. Dill with those red bell peppers. Now, I don't want them to be too soft because this is for a salad, so you want just a little crunch. And we've already cooked our couscous, which doesn't take long to cook it all. You just follow the instructions on the package or the box. Red bell pepper and our dill and stuff in there. Now we're going to put our shellfish back into the pan so it can take on all of those little subtle flavors there of the dill and the basil. And remember, you've already seasoned it, the shellfish. You've already seasoned the shrimp and the scallop, so you don't need to put any more seasoning in this pan. Alright? Now, I'm gonna take a little bit of black sesame seed, which always gives things a little extra kick. People don't realize it, that it actually gives it a nice little flavor. They think, oh, it's sesame seed that has no flavor. Yeah, no, it actually gives it a nice little flavor. It's subtle, but it's good. All right, we're gonna build our salad. We'll be right back. Sorry, I was testing the shrimp, so. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 1/4 cup here, see, a 1/4 cup of olive oil. We're gonna put that in our measuring cup. That way you don't make a mess. It's already put together for you when you're ready for it. Inside of that, we're going to put the juice of 2 entire lemons. And see, I've cut them in half, and it makes really good juice. Now, if you're wondering how to use this little zester thing, for years I would put it in like this, and then I'd wonder why I didn't get very much juice. It's because you put it in this way and squeeze it down, and then that way you get as much juice as possible out of the lemon. Okay, so we're using both lemons here. And 2 nice, they don't have to be super big, but 2 pretty nice sized lemons would do. Well, okay, and then we're going to use the juice of 1 lime. Cut that in half there. Ooh. Kitchen fail, guys, kitchen fail. There we go, and we're gonna put the juice of 1 lime, entire lime, because you're not gonna use all of the salad dressing, but you can put it away like in a mason jar or something like that for another time, but it makes enough. Okay, now we're also going to put into this about a 1/4 cup, a little less than a 1/4 cup, probably about 1/8 of a cup of apple cider vinegar, just to give it a little oomph, you know. All right, so we put that in. We're gonna put in a little sea salt, and I'm gonna take it out the other side because you're gonna need about a teaspoon of sea salt. And I'm using my herb sea salt because it has herbs already infused in it. It makes it really good. Now in this little bowl here, guys, I have coriander seeds, a teaspoon of each, coriander seeds, oregano, basil, bay leaf, and peppercorns. Just a little teaspoon of each. You're gonna put that in the bottom of your salad dressing. Okay, now let me get rid of these lemons here. Sorry, making a mess, which I will clean up. All right, and then you're gonna take your whisk or fork and just whisk that around. Okay, just whisk it around, whisk it around, whisk it around. And then we're gonna get just a little bit of water. And I love this little, I found this at Walmart. This little thing here, this little cup. And it has, let me just tell you, found this at Walmart. It has tablespoons, teaspoons, ounces, milliliters, and cups. All the measurements for all of that on this one little small thing. So you always know kind of what you're getting. And I think I paid like $2 for it. I love it. I use it all the time, especially when I'm making salad dressing. So about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. Just a little bit, just enough to break up the acid of the lemon juice, the lime juice, and the vinegar. And you got your oil in there, which helps, but ready. Now I'm going to get our stuff together so we can build the salad, and I can show you how you build it, and we'll be right back. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my couscous that I've already cooked and take it out of the pot and pour that into the bowl. Now couscous, a lot of times, if you're not careful, it can get kind of sticky when you first take it out of the pot, or if you let it sit in the water for a little while. So what I do is when I take it out of the pot, I just take my spoon or fork or whatever and make sure that I break all that up so that my couscous is not sticking together in my salad. Okay, now we're gonna take our shrimp and scallops and we're going to put that over in the bowl. And it's okay if you put a little of the juice from the pan. Makes it all the more better. Now this salad is warm now, but it's just as good cold, like really good cold. So, and I'm just gonna mix all that around with my couscous. And gosh, this shrimp was good, so I'm gonna taste a little piece of shrimp while I'm doing this. Then I'm gonna take my crab meat. This is the imitation crab meat, not the regular crab meat. And I'm gonna just put that over in the bowl with the rest. There we go. And mix it up. Now, you can add tomatoes and cucumbers and all that to the salad if you like. I prefer it like this. Every now and then I get one of those moods and I'll put a little tomato and cucumber in it, but you can have it either way. What I like to do is, so now coriander seeds have really good oils in them, but sometimes the crunch is okay, but sometimes I prefer not to get too much crunch. So what I'm gonna do as I'm pouring, I'm gonna take my spoon, or you can use a slotted spoon, and pour through that. And I just need a little, and make sure if you have it in your measure cup or something, you know, stir it up again before you pour it into the salad. That way you're not getting just a lot of oil, you're getting the whole full flavor. Okay, I poured my salad dressing on there, and now I am going to take some dried cranberries and just kind of sprinkle a few in. Yes, I said dried cranberries. Trust me, if you try this, you will love it. This is an awesome alternative to a traditional salad. Don't judge. Awesome alternative to a traditional salad. And it is really good. Don't judge me, people. So good make you want to smack your baby daddy. Or if you don't have baby daddy, whoever's next to you. Whoever's closest. Someone that you normally wouldn't smack. I don't know, you might not need too much of a reason to smack your baby daddy. Okay, I'm stopped. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this on a plate and we're gonna eat. Alrighty guys, there we have it. We have made us a beautiful Israeli couscous and seafood salad. The couscous is high in fiber, so it's really good for you. Then we have our shrimp and scallops and our crab meat in there, which is high in protein. That's absolutely delicious. And then you also have some cranberries in here that's high in antioxidants. So you have made yourself an all around healthy meal, and it's very filling, so you can have this whole thing as a meal. You don't have to put anything with it unless you just absolutely want to, which means, guess what, because I made enough, instead of me just having this for lunch, I'm going to be having this for dinner as well because it's good. So I kept the whole time I was talking to you guys, I was tasting the shrimp and tasting the scallops, and then when I put it all together, couldn't hardly get back to do the rest of the video because I was eating on the salad. But it's good though. I promise you're gonna absolutely love it. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and then you can hit the little bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. We got some good ones coming up, guys. I've been working really hard, so we got some good videos coming up. And if you have a moment, go ahead and check out our website with all my love mom. I know it's a long name, but that was what was available. Yes, so I use my own seasonings. That's not the right one. Here it is. Ah, see? I actually use my own seasonings in my cooking because I blend a lot of. You guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you enjoy this recipe. It is absolutely delicious. Give it a try. On your way, on the way out, we're going to roll by some of the products that we offer so you can take a look and see if you like anything. I put the link to the seasonings website below. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, I am so grateful that you guys took a moment out of your busy lives to invite me in. Thank you for that. God bless you. I love you, love you, love you. And happy cooking. I don't know why I couldn't help today.